Mr. Panda, good having you. Thanks for joining in. What's your sense? It's been a day which has seen some bit of a pullback for the rupee. Just clean case of some funds coming in or intervention or a mixture of both? And how do you see the near term to be?
I think it's I really cannot know for sure, but my guess is that it is answer is both, and retracement from 74 plus is something which you could have expected because it was opening with a gap, and technically also it was going towards the point that I had pointed out some time back. So probably it is a pullback from there, but having said that, everything is not hunky-dory as of now. Therefore, we will be seeing some more volatility in rupee going forward, and probably consolidation will be between 73.50 to 74.40 in the next few trading sessions.
Trajectory, Mr. Panda, I mean, you gave us a broad range, but would you reckon that would be the containment in the near term, or do you reckon with all that's happening around the world, we are headed lower for the currency?
I think there will be containment. What I'm saying is that, yes, there is a position, there is a definitely, rupee could depreciate from here, but the kind of depreciation that we have seen in the past will not be repeated. So what I'm saying is that, so therefore the, contour of depreciation will be much muted going forward.
Mr. Panda, so you're not even ruling out we could be touching fresh lows. I think the last lows that we had seen was in October 2018. We touched levels of about 74.5. Do you see that happening in the near future?
It could happen.
Okay, so what's the fair value of rupee, Indian rupee, according to you right now?
I think it is around 70 to 50, 73 kind of thing. That should be the fair value. So we should be, after, even if we go to higher levels, we would be seeing it coming back to these kind of levels again.
We've retreated from those levels of 74 that we touched in the morning. Any idea whether there was RBI intervention in today's session?
I hear from the market that there was some kind of, selling. So nobody can say it, with authenticity that somebody has, an RBI has intervened or not.
Sure. One more question. Considering the volatility that we've seen globally, and today we had our domestic, factors to grapple with regard to what's happening with Yes Bank, which a lot of market participants are also saying could have a systemic risk to the financial system. What are you making of all these developments? What sort of impact can it have on Indian rupee?
No, this news itself was one of the, factors that came into the market when we opened in the morning. But then that news is out and everybody knows, everybody has put their head together to find a solution. So if the solution comes, then it will be actually positive. But for the time being, the uncertainty remains. Therefore, there will be pressure on rupee on and off.
Thanks, Mr. Panda, for joining in today and giving us that perspective. Appreciate your time.